It's very bright and early today. We're out bright and early. It's isn't even 9 o'clock yet in the morning, and we're actually at the Ford garage. We've just brought Anita's car in. It's the 31st Halloween of October 2024, and we're stranded. We've just been told that Anita's car won't be ready till 1 o'clock. So
Steve said about an hour.
Well, we'll see. So we brought Anita's car to Ford, so they've now got the car, and we've got to find our way home. Well, I was expecting about...
Key?
Oh no, got the keys on.
Let's go and get the keys.
Well, that could have been a problem, couldn't it? We could have got all the way home and had no key to get in the house. Anita left all the keys there, and I didn't bring any keys out. So anyway, problem solved. We've got the keys back, and well, we can continue on our little walk. So this is the Polígono Son Castelló. Polígono is like an industrial estate, and this one is the biggest one in Palma. It actually is so big it's grown into another one just across the road. It's Son Castelló. So Son Castelló is another industrial estate, but really it all merges pretty much into one. And they are very busy places, and we expected really to have more traffic this morning. So we arrived very early. In fact, our appointment wasn't until 9 o'clock, and it isn't even 9 o'clock yet. So they've got the car, and it was already up on a ramp, and they were already checking tyres and wheels and things. So we had to wait a little bit until we could get the keys out of the car till it came down. Anyway, all done. And well, it seems we might have quite a wait. We just planned anyway to go for a little walk in the industrial estate. But now plans changed a little bit, so not only have we got to do a little walk, we're actually going to have to find a way home. But the magic of having a free bus pass means we can get on a bus or a train. So we'll see how it goes. One thing about these industrial estates is they're big, and just everything is big about them. So like the roads are wide, but the distances are quite large as well. So walking is not something that's normally done. This is the Audi dealer. All the big car dealers are here. We've taken ours to the main Ford dealer, and his cars are Ford. And it's June, it's MOT, which is ITV, next month. So just really to get it
tomorrow
checked out. So the industrial estate's got all the showrooms for different things. It's got lots of warehouses, and because there are lots of workers here, there's lots of cafes and bars where people will come for coffees and breakfasts and the lunches as well. So the place where more heavy industry. We don't have a lot of really heavy industry in Mallorca, but it's obviously all the things that are associated with the building industry. Plenty of that going on. And I guess this is something which I don't usually video. Only one occasion have I actually videoed around part of an industrial estate. And it was actually this one, but in on the other side completely, which is quite a distance away. So there is a metro across there. It's the underground that will take us to the train. Takes us down into Palma, so we'll go that way. But I'll show you a little bit of the Polígono before we do that. Never actually caught the train from this part. lots of warehouses here for all the different stores, and they do their distributions from here. So there's big trucks coming in and usually smaller trucks going out. And we were noticing yesterday, we received a message from Monroe to say that he'd been to one of the Mercadona supermarkets and that the shelves, fruit and veg shelves, were empty. Well, we were in the process of being on our way to one of these Mercadonas, the one in Palma Nova, so I thought we'd have a look and see. And well, yeah, the shelves were empty. This is Cafe Rico. You want to go for coffee already? Can do.
What's this on the way back?
Rico is one of the well-known coffees that they have here. One thing about this polygon is that the roads are largely one way. So this one is one way and it goes a long, long way up there. Anyway, getting back to Mercadona, shopping yesterday, many of the shelves were completely bare. And the reason, well, it's devastating floods that they've had in Valencia. And knock-on effects of that are ships have not been able to leave, we've not been able to get loaded, so a lot of our food comes from Valencia and that area, and so it's not been brought in. How that will improve today, we'll see if we manage to go shopping. And it also has had a knock-on effect with the airport as well, because all the flights going to Valencia were either delayed or cancelled. And the death toll rising. Last I heard it was approaching 100, but still lots of people missing. And I don't think we'll know the final total for a few days yet. But, really awful, and the weather forecast says they're getting more rain today, and as far as we're concerned in Mallorca, we might be getting some of it tomorrow. Talking about us having storms, we're on orange alert tomorrow. Today it's pretty much fine, maybe a little shower later on, but we might get a storm tomorrow again. It's not clear yet when, and it's not clear which parts of the island will be affected. We did have record-breaking amounts of rain earlier in the week, and they were all over the island got a lot of rain, but Manacor in particular seemed to get hit. That was where Rafa Nadal's academy is, and so much so that his tennis courts there looked like swimming pools rather than tennis courts, with a muddy brown deposit of water.
Is this the sports ground here?
Pardon?
Is this the sports ground where we used to come?
No. There is a sports facility within the polygon. It's actually near to the fire station, which is, again, quite a long way up that road I've just shown you. Not sure what this is. It is. It's closed down, whatever it is. Might get a glimpse of what I mean by distances now. We're just walking along this road, and and still got quite a way to go. Distribution Roger. It's a cash and carry sort of place. Wholesalers. There's quite a few of those here. And actually, Son Fuster's on the other side of the motorway, but you can also see that it's a residential area. Son Fuster has got an industrial estate and a residential area. And here too, Son Castelló, which is where we are, and does run into Indioteria, which is a residential area. Graphicon. I didn't actually know this was here, but Graphicon was a shop that I used to use in Palma, and I used to go and buy vinyl for cutting, to put logos on cars and windows, sorts of things. Didn't know they've got a place here on the Polygono. It's a little easier to get to than the one I used to have to go to in Palma. Parking was always a bit of trial and error. This particular Polygono Son Castelló is one I used to come to regularly because some of the wholesalers that I used to use were based here, so I would be here almost on a daily basis, coming to collect something.
A little smart.
Yeah, I used to have a little smart, which was ideal for getting around and almost always find somewhere to park. Euromaster up there, they tyre firm. So we used to use one actually up that road. It's now a Euromaster. Euromaster's taken over a lot of the smaller companies. We used to go to one called Santi. It's now part of the Euromaster franchise, I guess it is, I don't know. Actually coming now to the main road, which leads through the middle of the industrial estate. It's taken quite a walk just to get here.
We haven't got our hat and parasol either, your hat and my parasol.
No. The local government has some offices here. So this building is a local government office, and you can see the flags are flying at half-mast. We're all in sympathy with those who've lost their lives and the families of friends of those who've lost their lives in Valencia, so that's why the flags are at half-mast. Mallorca are all to do with travel, tourism. Lots of the travel tourism offices are here as well. So lots of the hotel chains have got offices here. Plus anything associated with those. So this is the main road. A dual carriageway that takes you through the Polygono. It's not a place that we now come to very often, but there are a couple of places. So let's go. There are a couple of places we do go to. There's a couple of restaurants actually on this road. restaurants in the Poligno. Yep. And yeah, we come to this sort of buffet type restaurants where you pay your, I don't know how much it is now, maybe 15 euros, and it's all you can eat, and you just pay a little bit more for your drinks. So really quite good. We are once again. Got some not very ancient ruins here. Quite nice though, quite like those. Yeah. 20th century version, I think. And we've got the local police station here as well.
A coffee on the way, can't we?
If there's somewhere, yeah, we can just have a little walk up here. These are the little city bikes. Not sure exactly how they work, but you have to be a member, and well, they want you to use these to get yourself around Palma. A lot of car dealerships on this particular road and offshoots of it. There's the Nissan. Really big places. Across there you've got Socios, Rosselló, Socias, Rosselló lights and home decoration type things. This side we've got bathrooms. And then just in the distance you can see Wok, which is one of the places we go to. It's sort of like a Chinese, come Japanese, Oriental buffet really. You just go and choose what you want, and some things are cooked as you wait, other things are ready, so not really for me at this time, but do enjoy going there.
Should we have a coffee here?
Yeah. Well, we found ourselves a place to have a coffee. Very much a workers' place. Absolutely buzzing with people here, and that's why it's not amazing. Anyway, cheers, and we'll get on with our journey. My coffee first. Well, obviously a very popular cafe, very busy, and it's right next to the train station, which is down here. We've never actually done this before, so this is something new. When this first opened up, we had a storm, and this, as you can see, is completely open, and it flooded to quite a depth. That's not working. Maybe you have to stand on it to make it work. Anyway, down the steps we go, and I'll see you at the bottom. So,
like the London Underground.
yeah, something like that. I think we might be on the wrong side then. So the way these work is we've got a card, a TIB card, and you just place it on here. It tells us how much money we've got on it, 15 euros. We were given that 15 euros. Don't know how long we've got to wait. So. we were on the wrong side. We ended up in the university, so we've just got to go down, under and up on the other side. None of the escalators are working, so up down the steps, good exercise. Effectively what we're doing is walking underneath the road. Escalator working. Now up we go. Oh, look at that. See at the top. Oh, while we were sitting having the coffee, I was just having a look to see in the news about the free public transport for next year, 2025. And at the moment they're saying no, there's not going to be any free public transport. But the money comes from central government, and central government said they're still interested in promoting more public transport, so there could well be some central financing. So now what they're suggesting is that certain groups of people will be targeted. What they haven't done is really specified exactly who those groups of people are. I guess we're just going to hope that the pensioners are included, but it's those who are going to be on low incomes, which is fair enough, and well, we'll just have to wait and see what other groups are included and how it works. Because one of the things they're talking about is having a card which will do for all transport. I thought we've got that already. Our TIB card allows us to use the EMT, the TIB, buses, trains, metro. So anyway, we'll keep you updated when we know anything. It's still a very good service, even if you have to pay for it. It's efficient, it's clean, and price is good. That one's off to the university. It was easy enough. It's the first time I've actually been on the metro. It's just like the underground system with small trains, but it'll certainly work very well for us to get. Now all we need to do is get out, just go up the escalator, which is working here. And then we use our card again to exit, so that a tap on, tap off, just like the yellow and red buses. Card at the ready. All of these different stations we can go through. So we're okay, and this is the exit. Toilets down there, little shops and cafes down there. And off we go, and this takes us to Plaza España. See you at the top. And here we are, just emerging at the top. Anita's beat me to it as she goes up the steps. There's a building work going on here. At least the building work stopped across in the main plaza.
There's a bus route.
So just in the plaza here is where we catch our bus, or can catch our bus if there's one come. It's number 4. Oh, it looked as though we got to wait a long time. It's actually here. Our bus says the 47. Very lucky day. I think we've done really well. We're on the bus now and that'll take us home. And hopefully we'll get an hour at home and then we'll be back. But this time we'll go in my car. Well, that was quite an amazing journey. All very smooth, very quick, and we're almost home. So thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.